Hi friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. Today we are going thrifting. I have not done a come thrift with me / thrift haul, I think since Phoenix, and that was a wild thrifting trip. If you have not seen that, link down below. We're gonna go to the thrift store and then we'll come back and I will show you some things that I picked up to resell on Poshmark, eBay, Amazon, all those good things. So let's go to the thrift and I will see you for a haul. All right, friends, we are going to start in the dresses. This is not something I usually do. I don't know if I've ever shared this thrifting tip with you guys, but I like to start thrifting in the off-season section. So what I mean by that is I'm filming this in June. I don't like starting in the shorts and the dresses. I like to start in the coats, in the jackets, in the sweaters, because if you think about it, a lot of the people that are just shopping for themselves, they're typically not shopping in that section during the summer. So I've been able to find some really like high-end quality pieces by doing that, and I just switch it around. So in the winter, I'll look at shorts and dresses because I sell things year-round. But I was just so happy to be thrifting this day, you guys, that I just ran to the first thing I saw, really. I just saw the dress section. This bridesmaid's dress, the comps didn't look too great, so I didn't end up picking that up. Went through the entire dress section, found a lot of mall brands, which mall brands, hey, you can make money selling those things. I actually did a whole video on how I make money selling mall brands. I'll link it down below, but LA thrift store prices can be, like dresses are $8.99 across the board unless they're higher end items. So it really has to be worth my while for me to pick up a dress in the thrift store. I did end up picking up this dress. I'll show you a close-up of it in the haul portion of this video, but this is a brand you can find at Anthro. I can never pronounce it properly. I have actually sold this brand many times. This dress was $8.99, but there was a discount off, and I'm pretty sure I can get $40 to $50 for that dress. I think on the low end, maybe $30. I've found this Elizabeth and James dress. You have to be careful with Elizabeth and James because I believe they made like some of their clothes for Kohl's or JCPenney's or something, because this brand traditionally, the normal, I don't know, I'm doing air quotes like you can see me, but it's a higher end brand, but I know they made like a diffusion line for Kohl's or something, and I don't know the difference between the tags. I didn't feel like looking it up, so I actually did put that dress back. This was a brand that was new to me, and I'll tell you a bit about it in the haul portion, but I did end up picking up this dress, but you'll see everything I picked up towards the end. Let us keep shopping. So after this, I think I moved on to shorts, and man, there were slim pickings in the shorts. Like I said, I don't really like shopping for the season that I'm in. This section in the thrift store was so crowded, you guys. It was really difficult to film. There was nothing really there for me to pick up. Lots of H&M, lots of Old Navy, stuff like that. The thing about this particular thrift store also, they separate all of their high-end items. They cherry pick them and they put them in a separate section of the store. So I almost always know that I'm not going to find like higher-end items when I'm in this section of the store, because they take them out and they put them in a separate section. And I'll show you that section in a minute. And they mark things way up. But the shorts are generally, I think it's like $3 to $5. You saw those Madewell shorts. I think those were $7.99. That's like the high end. Nothing compared to Phoenix pricing. Who saw the Phoenix Come Thrift With Me video? I live in Los Angeles and I was shocked at the Phoenix pricing. I'll link that down below. I was going to look up these Beckley shorts. I had never seen that brand before, but they're nothing special. They're just navy shorts. I was like, let's move on. Didn't end up finding anything in the short sections, friends. So then I moved on to tops, and I didn't have much luck here either. Lots of Zara, H&M, which again, you can make money. But for me, because, my thrift stores mark stuff like this at like $4, $5, $6, in order for me to make my money, I usually just buy Zara from H&M, not from H&M, sorry, from the bins, where I pay $2 or less per item. I was looking at this top for myself. I need some things that are easy to breastfeed in. My breasts are huge right now. I put that in the cart. I ended up putting it back. I didn't really like it. I was going to pick up this Nanette Lepore top. I don't like picking up white, you guys, because inevitably when I get home and I get it under the lights, I always find a stain. So it was a really good price. Like this brand new was probably $100, $150, but I just couldn't do it because white, I've I've just been burned so much with buying white things from the thrift store. You guys, I cannot believe how much they had these Rag & Bone shoes marked at. Rag & Bone is expensive, yes. These were probably like $200-300 shoes. These things look beat to hell. They look awful. They have no business having a 6 starting in the price. These should be like $10 for how beat up they are. I couldn't find the material. I was like, what is this? Lamb? Is this rhinoceros skin? What the hell is this? Guys, I'm a mess. I quickly moved on. If you are new around here, I don't like cleaning shoes. It is a very rare occasion that I will buy used shoes unless they are in great condition and I have to do no work. I am a very lazy reseller. I am very honest with you guys about that. I don't like cleaning shoes. These Hush Puppies, the soles were in good condition, but the shoe, maybe that's the look, just kind of looked a little too tattered for me. These Cole Haan shoes looked okay, but what were they pricing these at? $15 actually isn't bad, but they needed some work. Like they needed to be shined up, and I just can't do it, you guys. I'm too lazy. I'm sorry. Aldo, these shoes, I swore that like someone had worn them to death, but then when you look at the bottom, I think they were new. So I guess they're just supposed to look like that. I guess they're like beach casual shoes. I don't know. I kept it moving. Moving on to the blazers and the jackets. This is where I would usually start looking in the summertime. I found this really cute Columbia kids jacket, but they had it marked at like 12 or 13 bucks, which I still could have made, I don't know, like 10 bucks at that price, maybe. I did look up comps, and right now the jackets just were going for like 20 to 30 bucks, so I decided to pass on that. Definitely would have picked that up at the bins, though. I love selling Columbia for kids, women, men. It's a really good outdoor brand, just a bread and butter brand for me. I've loved selling it over the years. I continued with the jackets, lots of Forever 21, lots of H&M. That's the thing that's annoying about this store, is that it's nice because I didn't realize I had my Fitbit running. We had just done a couple-mile walk. My mom is here with me this day, and I forgot to turn the activity off. So just lots of like mall brands that I just didn't feel like paying $5 to $6 for. But yeah, the store does separate their high-end stuff, as you can see here. So now we're in the high-end section. These frame denim pants, they have marked at 15 bucks. Something I've learned about this section at this store, it's a really good place to shop for yourself. I get all my Lululemon from here, a lot of my work clothes from here, but it's more difficult to find things that are good to resell because they do mark everything up, like these North Face pants. They have marked at what? $19. So great for you personally, or for me personally, not so much to resell. I have found some things like some Revolve pieces, some Gucci pieces that I did pay like 40, 50 bucks for, and I was able to make like 5 times my money. But these lamb pants, I have never sold lamb, which used to be Gwen Stefani's line. Is it still her line? I thought these were really cute for 15 bucks. There's my mom's foot just talking away. We were talking about people being called ma'am. I was raised, like my mom always told me, do not call me ma'am, because she was raised to always call her mom or any elder ma'am, and she just did not like it. So that's what we're talking about. She's like, I guess when she was coming up the stairs to this section, the guy called her ma'am. She's like, I kind of like it now that I'm older. Anyways, friends, just story time, just so you know what's going on over the voiceover, or behind the voiceover. Karl Lagerfeld, super cute plaid pants, new with tags. I wanted to buy these for myself. What did they have them marked at? That's a good deal, $16.99. Honestly, I probably could have bought those and sent them to the RealReal or ThredUp. Just Karl Lagerfeld sits so long for me. Some of you told me you're able to flip it quickly. I am not. J brand, I personally like wearing their jeans, but they had these marked at $14.99, which honestly, if I didn't mind waiting, I could probably sell those for 30 to 45 bucks, but they sit for a very long time for me, and I find them a dime a dozen at the bins. The bins really spoils me, you guys, because I find a lot of these brands at the bins, so I skip on it. So I tend to, like I said, I love this part of this store because I buy a lot of stuff for myself, but Theory, lots of stuff like that. I find Theory every single time I go thrifting. There's lots of Theory stores here in Los Angeles. So let's go back home. I'm going to show you what I actually picked up. I did find some goodies. It was slim pickings this day, but I did all right. Okay, friends, this was not my best thrifting day. I didn't pick up a lot to resell, just a couple things. A lot of this stuff, honestly, is stuff for me to wear. So, yeah, I don't even think, I know I didn't show you after the thrift store. I actually went to Crossroads. There's a Crossroads near this thrift store, like less than a couple blocks away. So I went to Crossroads, I picked up a couple things, but this was a rough thrifting day. I did pick up this really pretty pink dress. This is the size 2. Wow, it doesn't look like a size 2. Pink dress, and then it has this like embroidered detail on the bottom. I think they're flowers. It's really pretty. It's coming up true to color on the camera. I always butcher this brand's name. I'll show you a close-up. It's gonna take my lights a minute. Give it a minute, friends, to focus. Moulinette Source? It's a Anthro brand that's sometimes sold. There we go, finally. A brand that's occasionally sold at Anthro. Moulinette Source. It's spelled Moulinette space Soeurs. Yeah, if you want to try to tell me how to pronounce that, feel free. But I paid $8.99 for this, but on this day, blue was a certain percentage off. My Goodwill, they have dollar days every Thursday. So things are $1 of a certain color. But then throughout the week, one color is 25% off and one is 50% off. I can't remember. I probably talked to you about it. But blue was a certain color off. Picked up this size large Topshop dress. It's new with tags, retails for $75. Really pretty pink dress. I think this is perfect for summer. Little keyhole open there, and it has the belt. This is in perfect condition, so I picked that up. I don't pick up Topshop that often, but I thought that that was nice. This is a new to me brand. I'm glad I looked up the tag. The brand is just called Pure Collection. This dress retails for quite a bit. This is a size 8-10. There's a certain style of dress that this brand makes that's really popular. It's not this one, and it like resells for anywhere from like, from what I found, like 60 to 100 bucks. I'm thinking I could probably get 50 to 60 for this. And this was $8.99, but white was a certain percentage off too. Either 25 or 50. I can't remember, you guys. But yeah, new to me brand. Had never heard of it. It's just a basic navy blue dress, but yeah, never heard of that brand before. I picked this up for myself. I just need some like loose fitting workout tops. All my workout tops are a little bit snug. I am 7 months postpartum right now, but my breasts are still huge. TMI maybe, I don't care. Breastfeeding people, you understand. They're just large. So I need something loose. Like, I just don't want anything form-fitting right now. I don't even know this brand. It's just size medium, just a basic gray tank. It was $5.99, but again, blue was on sale, so it was either 25 or 50%. And then, you guys, I think that's it that I got from Goodwill. Everything else I got is from Crossroads, and it's basically for myself. This was a rough thrifting day. I got this Zara's women dress, size medium. This was $18.50, but half off. This is just for myself, just a long black dress to wear postpartum life. I just need like things I can just throw on. I did get this. I don't know if I'm gonna send it to the Real or what, but this is Diane von Furstenberg, size 12 dress. This was 28 bucks and it was half off, so I paid 14. It's really pretty white dress, and then the zipper goes all the way up the back. I like a lot of her dresses. Sometimes the Real takes DVF, sometimes they don't. If not, I'll send it to ThreadUp or something, but probably the Real. I'm gonna do an updated Real video. This is the first time, I think, ever that I have sent them a box of clothing. I think I had like 8 items in it, and they took everything. Even things that aren't on their current designer list. So If you want a video on the Real, let me know. I've done multiple videos on them. I literally did a video showing you like A to Z, how to sell with them, how to package everything. But if you want just like an update, what they've accepted. I was really shocked because a couple of the things, like I said, are not on their current designer list. And they can be very picky about that. This is, what is this brand? I think it's Debbie by Angel Biba. Had never heard of it. It's a size 8. I just bought this for myself. It's a red wrap dress, tied around. It's really short, but it's really cute. Perfect for like breastfeeding. I can just pop a boob out, pop it back in. I'm so TMI, and I genuinely don't care. Whatever, breastfeeding's a part of life. So yeah, I'm just looking for like easy stuff to throw on and off, you guys. So that's a lot of the themes of the things I bought myself. And then this LPA, which this is a brand I had not heard of until I bought my Revolve palette. This LPA wrap dress, this was $28. This dress, brand new, was probably over 200 bucks. I had no idea. LPA is not like super affordable. Probably anywhere from 150 to 200. Just a lightweight, 100% cotton wrap dress. That's for moi. I did pick up a great item to resell. I haven't decided if I'm gonna send these to the Real or ThredUp, or if I'm going to resell them myself. Probably gonna resell them myself. These are in great condition. The brand is Brunello Cucinelli. I hope I said that right. They're 7.5. I paid $37.50 for these. I could easily get 100 bucks for these. Pretty sure I could probably get closer to $200 for these. Really beautiful color. They're coming up true to color. Like this really pretty shiny brown. The heels are, I honestly think these are new, you guys. Look at this. Look at the bottom of the shoe and the heels. They look like they were never worn. Or maybe someone tried them on. I don't know. If these were worn, they were worn like once or twice. They're in great condition. So even though these are off season, I get so excited when I find this brand. I will pay up for it. So like I said, I paid $37.50 for these, but I'm easily gonna sell these for 100, probably more. So I want to get those listed. And that was it, you guys. So it was a great thrifting day for myself. I was really excited to find those boots, but yeah, I didn't pick up that much to resell. Since I have been doing a lot of liquidation, I feel like I've become a lot more picky with thrifted items. I really want to go to the bins. I have not been to the bins in a very long time, a couple months. I miss it. I miss finding those hidden gems in the bins. So I'm probably gonna go this weekend. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to keep seeing Come Thrift With Me videos, let me know. You can check out my other Come Thrift With Me's right here.